What's going on over here? There's an egg on the Seder plate. Why is the egg there? All right. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to Seder plates. A lot of explanations over here. It's to remember the korban Chagigah. That's the egg over there. All right. Now that came along with the korban Pesach, as we know. The question is, why is specifically an egg used to commemorate the korban Pesach? What's the connection between an egg and the korban Pesach? Right? Comes along the Rosh Hashiva of Tarchei Torah, Rabbi Yaakov Bender in his Haggadah, the Chinuch Haggadah on pages 211 to 212. How is an egg different than any other food? The answer is two births. It's a double birth. It comes out of the chicken, but then it's not ready yet. Then it's got to hatch, still in a shell. So it's got a double birth. The egg is produced from the chicken, but that's not the end of the journey, right? The egg itself will spawn another chicken, right? It's a double birth. So that, in a sense, is the avodah of the Seder. Right? See, it says like this, that there are problems in this world. There are things that appear difficult and that they can't be solved. But we have to realize that a lot of these problems are temporary. They're not going to last. So they're not worth getting upset about. Gamze Yavor, this will pass, it will be okay. On the Pesach Seder, we aren't just commemorating a national milestone. We're expressing the belief that just as we were redeemed, so too will be redeemed again. Like the egg, which is born and then gives birth, we're awaiting a happy future. That's the double birth. That's the symbolism over here. Beautiful idea. He says the story where there was a guy he was a Talmud in Torah Vadas in the yeshiva. He was learning there. He says his father was the menahel. And by the bar mitzvah age, his father told him he's going to put on tefillin for the first time in a very respectable rebbe. And the boy was upset. Not because it wasn't a big schus to be in front of the rebbe, not about that, of course, but because he knew that the minhag with the chassidim over there was that when you put on tefillin for the first time, you expect to get a very, very short haircut. And he wasn't ready for that. But father insisted, and the boy got the haircut, put his tefillin on, went to the yeshiva with the baseball cap, jammed low on his head. Now, the reason that he was covering his head soon became clear to everyone, and a crowd of boys gathered around him, and they were making fun of him. So, says his father was walking down the hallway, and he chapped immediately, he understood what was happening. And he said, "Come, follow me." Led the boy to his office, invited him to sit next to him. He says, "They're making fun of your hair, right? You have like a bowly haircut?" So he said, "Yes." So he says his father, he leaned forward, removed his yarmulke, and he said, "Look, I'm also bald. So what's the difference between us? The difference is your hair will grow back soon. Mine won't." That's what he said. He used to say, right, that there in Far Rockaway, that you got the blondes and the bolds. Last name, right? My last name is Blonde, right? So they used to make a joke that the blondes are always bald and the balds are always blonde.
Very cute.
Right, with the hair. So the idea is that what? Is that we have to realize that what the egg symbolizes in the korban Chagigah, that we don't need to give up hope, we don't need to lose out, that there's going to be another birth, so to say. There's going to be another redemption. B'Nisan nigalu u'b'Nisan osin ligael. We were redeemed on Nisan, and we will be redeemed in the future as well. All right, that's a quick word over there.